Yo, that's DJ Vitamin D from Boston, man. He got some instrumentals. He sent me a couple, man. And I'm pretty impressed with him, man. So y'all gotta hit him up, man. I'm gonna get his contact information, maybe put in the description so y'all can check it out. But check out another beat while we wait for my co-host. Waiting for my co-host, SP. What y'all think about these beats? Let us know. Let us know. I got like 2 more beats to play. Let me see. He got this one right here. And some airy Halloween type shit. I like that one. Let's see, you got one more. DJ Vitamin D. Instrumentals. From Boston. It's from Boston. What y'all think about these beats? Put in the comments below. I did 4 beats. Go back and check the beats. Let me know what you know about Let me know about the beats, man. But that's DJ Vitamin D, man, from Boston. He's a producer, man, and a DJ. And check him out, man, on Instagram and everything. Let me see what SP saying. SP gonna be a little bit late. So let's talk about hip hop, man. Let's talk about it, man. What's in the news right now? What's going on in hip hop right now, man? Everybody's talking about Slaughterhouse. Everybody's talking about Slaughterhouse, man. You know, it's funny. I really don't have a big opinion on it because I wasn't really a huge Slaughterhouse fan. I just didn't think they got equipped with the right beats. They kept, maybe when they selected and they finally agreed on certain beats, it just didn't fit the group. You know what I mean? It just kind of fit individuals, but didn't fit the group. But yeah, they're all lyricists. They're all dope. They shouldn't be fighting. Going on it's petty. You know what I mean? It's petty what they're doing. I want to shout out to Jeff, man. You know what I'm saying? Always up in the chat, always representing. You know what I'm saying? Salute, peace, and power. Boston on deck. Jeff's always in the house, man. Stop playing. He's part of the podcast, man. Jeff says, hit the like button, people. Let's go, man. But yeah, man, like, I don't know what you guys think about the Slaughterhouse thing, man. Like, what do you really, give me your take on it. Let me know in the comments, man. Like, are you on someone's side? Are you on, Crooked Eye and Joel Ortiz side, or are you on like Race to 5'9" and Joe's side? Like, are you just mad that grown ass 40-year-olds of MCs are, wasting our time arguing online? Like, what's your opinion on it, on Slaughterhouse, man? Like, I don't know. Like I said, I Slaughterhouse is they all good MCs, the great MCs. They rock the mic. I like it. You know what I'm saying? When they're together, they just didn't have quality beats, so I wasn't really a huge fan. But I'm a fan of them individually. I like Joe Budden's mixtapes. I like Joel Ortiz. He's just an MC. He's ill. He's just dope on a lot of stuff. He got concept records. He's a storyteller. Crooked, come on. He's just like probably one of the number 1 MCs ever. He's just up there with Black Thought and everybody. You know what I mean? He's just up there with Ransom. up there with, Shay Noor and 30 Special. They up there. He's up there. And then you got who did I miss? I say Joel Ortiz. Oh, Royce the 5'9", he's L dog. Royce the 5'9" is L dog. You know what I'm saying? Another dope MC, dope rapper. Has up and downs, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all men, man, y'all need to work that out, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get into the new music because usually SP don't listen to the new music on Friday anyway. So let's get into the new music that came out, man. This is only the ones I listen to. I usually listen to more music, but I just haven't Friday because I'm still catching up, man. It's just so much hip hop coming out, so much good music period coming out. But Cypress Hill, produced by Black Milk, called Back in Black, that came out today. Man, it's a good album, man. I listened to it like once and a half, kind of like, you know what I mean. I was listening to it, I put it on again, then I had to go to work, type of thing. I gotta get back to it, man. I think it was good, man. Black Milk did his thing, production wise, and I thought it was good, man. Number 2, JR, Shadow in the Shade 2, and I'm just realizing today that this is actually a part 2. So go on Bandcamp and check out JR, A Shadow in the Shade, and then this is part 2. So A Shadow in the Shade 2. So go check this one out too. This is a great album, great concept project. JR is one of the top MCs, like I was talking about earlier, but Ransom and all them. If y'all listen to JR, y'all gotta give him his props. He's up there. He's a top tier MC, man. Top 5, top 10 MC. Stop playing. Number 3, Cy Ari the Kid. You know what I'm saying? He put out like 20, 21 songs. It's called The Shadow and the Shade. It's kind of similar, it ain't similar, but The Shadow and the Shade. But yeah, this is a good joint too, man. I like this one too. It's long. Got like 20, like I said, 20 or 21 cuts. But yeah. So, but it's good music. It's good music. It's something that's gonna be. I think I probably do a review on all 3 of these, man. I think I don't even know if they're already in the notebook, man. I think I already wrote them in the notebook, man. So they probably gonna be they're probably all gonna be reviewed by me. You know what I'm saying? Lucky artist. No, I'm just kidding. Lucky me, man, for you guys blessing me with all this good hip hop, blessing the world, all this hip hop, this great hip hop. And if I don't have you on the new music list, please add your music or add your favorite artist in the comments. I try to listen to like what I put on for Friday night. I try to put on the stuff I listen to so I can kind of answer questions just in case, so I don't want to put something on here that I didn't listen to. And I listen to other singles. I listen to a lot of singles and stuff like that. But that was pretty much it. And all right, SP's really late. What's going on? SP, where you at? So yeah, man. So Slaughterhouse, man. Yeah. I think they should just talk it out. And you know what I'm saying? Get the money, get the bag together, man. Even if it's not with rap, maybe just do it like have a conversation around table, record it, split the money or something. You know what I mean? Pay-per-view or something. It's anything, man. Your fans will eat it up. While I'm waiting for SP, it's basically SP from the Powaful IMPAK. She joins me now and then to break down albums. It was her week, so Dizz and L.Y is MCs she knew about without, you know what I mean? She introduced me to him. And this album was funny because when she sent it to me, I think she uses, I can't remember what platform, Spotify, whatever she uses. She sent that link, and I use titles, but I clicked on it anyway, and it went to my Spotify, whatever it was, and then it had 10 tracks on it. So when it had 10 tracks, I go, oh shoot! So I wrote down all the 10 tracks. I started listening to the 10 tracks. So I'm reviewing the 10 tracks, And then it was funny. So, I stop and I usually go back to it and I look at the notes again. I go back and maybe rewrite stuff or whatever, right? So I'm on Tidal. I'm checking on Tidal and I go, so let me see what albums they got on Tidal. I'm gonna start, researching them. So I started researching the other albums. So I'm researching the other albums on Tidal, but then I see this album that she sent me, and I go, wait a minute, that's only 5 tracks. So it's 5 on Tidal and 10 on like Spotify, whatever it was. Whatever she sent me. I'm like, what is this? That don't make no sense. But I guess it's an EP. They re-released 5 songs from previous projects. That makes sense. Yeah. So and because I started like going through them. I went through. I'm gonna talk about the ones that I went through that I'm not gonna be talking about. I went through Grateful, featuring Marquis 6. It was SX. I don't know. Pre-Rose, produced by Pre-Rose. I was like, music is godly, graceful, and calming with a slick hook. Like I started reviewing like, songs that weren't on the actual EP. Like, and I just got to it's funny because I always do the production first and then go back to listen to the lyrics. So I did All Day too. All Day's on Pre-Rose too. So go check out Pre-Rose. Pre-Rose is a project that they got. Check out Pre-Rose. Now I put All Day. For All Day, I go for the production. I go, production has various layers of great sounds. And that's all I put, right? So I'm just, saying, because I started doing all the producers first, and then I'm like, when I found out it was only 5 tracks, it was an EP. I'm like, oh, so they just like a re-release, I guess 5 of the, I don't know, maybe the most popular songs. I'm not sure. I'm not into this group as much as SP is, but I do like this group. I like the MCs. I like the producer and the MC. I like that combination. It's great, man. I like it, man. What other y'all gotta tell me, man, what other albums y'all want me to review, man? What y'all want me to review? You know what I'm saying? I need stuff to review, man. It could be anything. It don't have to be hip-hop, man. I keep telling people, don't have to be hip-hop. Oh, let me just, while I'm here, rest in power, Kobe Bryant. Rest in power, man. Moment of silence for Kobe. B. Kobe Bryant and his daughter. And everybody that lost their life, not just then, or just been losing their lives and COVID and everything else that's going on. Man, apologize, man. It's life, man. That's why, listen, if you living and you seeing this, man, go out there and do something, man. Follow your dreams. Follow the thing that you love, because the thing that you love can eventually get you paid. So stop playing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm telling you, we ain't going nowhere. Now she's really late. SP. I can't do the podcast without you. SP. Where are you? Like, yeah, what's going on, girl? You said 5 minutes. That was like 7:55. That's what was going on. But that's 20 minutes late. Come on, SP. You know what I'm saying? Can we be supposed to chop it up in the beginning? SP, what's good? What's good? Come on, baby. Yeah, so let me get into other things that I'm reviewing, man. I got other stuff I'm gonna review too, man. So y'all, like, while she's while we wait for SP from the Powaful IMPAK, let's talk about the Passive Podcast Sundays live on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? 6 p.m. Stop playing. You know what I'm saying? Yo, look out. Shout out to Corey Drums. Go look up Corey Drums. He's an MC. And that's COREYDRUMZ. Corey Drums. Go check him out. Go support Corey Drums, man. Go support Ty Ferris and Trox. They re-release Room 39 Part 1. Go check it out. They from, one's from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Ty Ferris is from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Go check out Ty Ferris. Shout out to Ty Ferris. Yo, go check out producer Real Bad Man and Smoke Dizza. Mood Swings. They got like an EP, 7 joints. It's dope, man. Go check out Jasmine Sullivan. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. She re-released Hotels Motels, but she did the deluxe version. SP says she's on her way. SP says she's on her way. Super Queen Woman SP. Hardworking SP, doing everything in the world. You know what I'm saying? But Jasmine Sullivan, go check out that deluxe joint. Go check out Patty Honcho and Greenery Beats. Brawler Round 5. Go check out Patty Honcho, Greenery Beats, period. Just go check out those names. But Brawler Round 5, go check that out. Go check out Snoop Dogg. Something about, what's up with Snoop Dogg and the NFT, man? Did he make that album in NFT? So he's making more. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Doggy Dogg. Go check out the No Face crew from Canada. Valentine's Day, man. This is, come on, man. Yo, the Falcon. Shout out to the Falcon Outlaw. Ba-bang. Ba-bang. Shout out to Maine the Medicine. Son of Alice. Check out that album. You know what I'm saying? Maine the Medicine, Son of Alice. You know what I'm saying? Go check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting y'all some heat rocks. You know what I'm saying? Ty Ferris. Ramen Noodle Nights. That came out in 2017. Go check it out. Javi Daco. It's called 111. You know? West Taylor. W.S.T. Taylor. Called Warm Ocean. Came out December 2nd, 2021. Go check out West Taylor. Yo, man. Y'all gotta be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of me, but I listen to Uncle Murder. I love Uncle Murder, man. Go check out Love Don't Live Here. It came out February 14th, 2022. Yo, Uncle Murder, man. Uncle Murder got the best ad-libs. Uncle Murder is just so disrespectful, man. I like Uncle Murder, man. I'm sorry. I like him, man. So I know a lot of people like Uncle Murder. What? That's my boy, man. That's my boy. Yo, you know I'm about to review? G-Unit. Beg for Mercy. I'm gonna do that one. That's coming. You know what I'm saying? Probably be there right now. You know what I'm saying? Go look for it. If this is you watching this old, if this is old, you're watching it. Yo, man, check out all this stuff. Black Chidori, White Melodies. Black Chidori, White Melodies. Me and SP actually reviewed Black Chidori with this album. We broke down this album. We had him ask a lot of questions. That was a great interview. Go check out Black Chidori. Go check out the. I'm gonna link that here. I gotta link that one here, man. I'm gonna link that one here. Go check out Taj Malik. Adikos. Adikos. It means unfair. Taj Malik. All right. Go check out Conway the Machine. I know y'all checked out Conway the Machine. God don't make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Oh, here come SP. SP's in the house. SP's in the house. SP, what's good?
Chilling.
What's going on? There you go, Queen.
Chilling.
What's going on, man?
Been a long day. Got me moving slow.
Don't worry about it. That
Texas
type of
weather. It's Texas weather is killing me.
It's got to be hotter because up north got hot today, so I'm guessing everywhere else has got to be hotter.
Well, San Antonio's weather is a little bit crazy. Last night it was like 42, and now it's 75.
Yeah,
it trips.
Oh my goodness! But welcome SP to the show, man.
Thank you.
This is, we will break it up, start it from scratch. But this is the THHC podcast episode. I forgot to put that in. I don't know why. I put it back in there later. Look at me, I'm running around right just like you. Dizz and L.Y, W.A.Y.T. We appreciate your time. It's gonna be an EP review. So I know you guys are used to me and SP going for 12 hours. This today won't be as long as the. But you know what I'm saying? But it's still gonna be good, you know what I'm saying? So how you doing, SP? How you doing?
I'm perking right along.
So you said it's hot. It's hot. It's
Yeah,
hot. It's hot.
yeah. Not really.
What's
It's
the,
75 degrees.
but it's the humidity. What's the humidity? What is it?
Hell, I don't know what the humidity is. I just know when it's hot.
Oh,
I
but
don't care that much about the weather.
before you came, I was like, I'm gonna do this before because I'm gonna put it on here. I know you probably didn't listen to any of these. Maybe you did, but this was some of the new music that that came out that I listened to at least that came out today. And usually say I didn't get it to it yet. I'm still catching up. I'm still catching up too. That's why it's only 3 on here today. Did you listen to Cypress Hill, JR, or Cy Ari the Kid? Any of those?
No, I'm still sitting with L.Y.
L.Y. See, yeah, everybody, yeah, a lot of people's like,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
still on
still
L.Y. I'm still on this. Yeah, it's like it's too much stuff coming out, so much good music coming out, and it's like week to week, back to back, back to back. Can you tell me about?
I just put Crooks up. I just put Crook and Joel's album down.
Oh, you did it? What you just did a review?
No, I said I just put it down. I just
put it down. Oh yeah, you put it down.
Oh yeah.
Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about that. Let's talk about that real quick.
I think it was kind of well. I thought it was very well done. I thought they got their points across. I didn't find anything on there that was hella disrespectful. I hated the hooks.
Mm-hmm.
The hooks were not my favorite, but the album was dope. So I gave it. It was a solid 4 for me.
Okay, because I listened to it twice, and I got like the first time I heard it, I'm like, wow, they kind of going at these dudes. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was kind of, you kind of listening for the distance at first, right? And so I'm listening for it. Then the second time I listen to it, I'm listening, just to the lyrics. I'm like, are they at least being lyrical while they're dissing them? And they're like, and they are, of course. They got skills, right? And then like the beats to me were lackluster. Like I didn't really like gravitate towards them. Like they was like, oh yeah, like a beat, like not like hip hop or rap, but just like a good beat that I'm just like, yo, that's tough. Some of them were. I gotta go back to it. I can't even grade it. Like if I had to grade it from the 2 listens, it would probably be 3 mics. But I gotta listen to it again, and it'd probably be more than that because of the lyrics alone.
Well, the production was pretty dope for me.
Yeah.
But the I didn't find the disses. I heard them telling their story, but I didn't hear them call nobody anything that would be considered derogatory.
Well, maybe I misworded it, not disses, but like you said, that it's their truth, and then it's like, you know what I mean? And then you got to go to the formula of, your truth, my truth, and then the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like you got 2 of them in the room, and like I heard, the other 2 were like saying, oh, it's wrong, and then they was dissing and doing whatever. Well, and they might put out music. You think they're gonna put out music? You think they could?
This is the thing. I think they spent a lot of time playing. Joe and Roy spent a lot of times playing semantics, right? So anybody who's listened to the Joe Budden show has heard Joe Budden say numerous times,
"Yeah,
I'm never rapping again."
Yeah, that's what he said. He says it all the time.
Rap. I don't even like rap.
Yeah, you listen to R&B and yeah, all that.
So if Joe says that on just about every podcast, and then Roy says, I'm not doing it without Joe, don't that mean no?
I mean, no to me. I mean, that's me. That's how I see it. I mean, here's my question. And I wanted, it's funny because I wanted to, I was talking to Maria, on Twitter. And Y'all go check us out on Twitter, man. Get into the group. But anyway, I'm talking to her, sidebarring, and I was asking her because she's a huge fan, and I asked her like, and I'm gonna ask you too. You think they're gonna retort? You think Joe will rap? You think they're gonna come out with something for Royce the 5'9" or what?
I don't think they're going to address it. Not on an album, maybe on IG, but I don't think they're going to make a diss record. I mean, they have to actually find it. What's the diss?
That's what I'm saying. If it's their truth, and unless they saying they're gonna come out and saying they're lying, that's the only way they can kind of diss. But that's not a real diss if you just saying they're lying. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Where you think it's going with this? Because it's still kind of going, right? It's still bubbling a little bit, right? In hip hop.
I think if everybody just sat back and thought about it, I think Royce is salty because they didn't know the album was coming out.
Yeah. Okay.
They can't be mad. They can't be mad at Joel and Crook for making the album that they wanted to make. But I do see Royce being hurt. Because he didn't have a heads up. However,
exactly. But again, yeah.
However, how many times do adult rappers call somebody and be like, "Hey man, my album coming out," or "I'm making an album about this"? Why they have to report to you?
You can see it on both spectrums. You can see it on both spectrums. No, but if
you made your choice, yeah, because you made your choice not to do this. So, what obligation do I have to tell you about what I'm doing?
SP, you think they needed to at least let them know that they're going to be addressing Slaughterhouse before it came out? Maybe like, I don't know, a text. I don't know how cool they are. I have no idea. You think they should have?
Yeah, from what
prepared them, just to prepare them before.
Just from listening to the album, I don't think
there's nothing wrong with you saying. It's good.
I don't think they owe Joe anything. However, just in the spirit of friendship, I do think they should have at least gave Royce a heads up. Because Royce looks genuinely hurt.
Okay.
And if you notice when he's hurt, it goes to talking reckless.
True.
He gets mad and he gets to walking and talking reckless. That's what you do.
No, I 100%. You're 100% right. But
because I don't think nothing they said in that album required a fuck them niggas to suck my D. You know?
Oh no, they didn't go that. No, they didn't go that far. I don't think that's what I was saying. I was just saying saying like
it went that far. I don't think did you watch the Joe Budden show?
You mean afterwards? You mean the comments? Yeah. The comments was that was
Yeah, I don't think nothing they said in that album required a comeback of that magnitude.
No, but come on, Joe Budden's a showgirl.
Yeah, but Joe Budden didn't say it.
I thought he said it first or something like that. Who said it first?
He told Joel that the album could suck his such and such, but all that extra stuff came after the album came out, on his podcast. I didn't like the way they were. I didn't like the way they handled Joel in the live, because they tried to sun him the same way they did Mickey Facts. in that live that they did with Mickey Fax. You know it's bad when you see a live and you leave more pissed off than the person that was in the live with them.
Yeah. You're like, what? Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
I
I
hate
get
that sunning shit. You can't sun me. See, I'd have had to check both of them, and the fight come with it.
it.
Yeah,
No, I get it, man.
they had me hot, and I didn't have no parts of it.
No, but hopefully, like, as grown men, if they're friends or not, whatever they are, they consider themselves are. They should be able to get together, man, behind closed doors and shut it down to the public and be mature about it, man. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it plays
Well,
out.
maybe for them, maybe it's no longer worth it. Some headaches ain't worth having.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, you're exactly right. You know what I'm saying? You're 100% right. You want to get to the podcast? Let's get to it's an EP. It's 5 songs, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about the group. You consider them a group? You introduced me this. You introduced me to these MCs, this group. Let me know about them real quick, and then we can break down the EP real quick.
So Dizz and L.Y, they from Detroit. You probably know Dizz. Dizz is my brother. Dizz made this. So if you heard any of Crooked's weeklies, he did all the weeklies. He's a dope producer, and him and L.Y rap together. And odd story, he said that the reason he became a producer is because nobody would get him beats, so he taught himself how to do beats so
Wow,
that they could make albums.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
My first question would be, well, for this particular album, or EP, tell me about why they, because like when I started researching and listening to it, when I started listening to their older music, it was just like tracks from here. So like they pulled 5 tracks from previous recordings or previous EPs they put out or projects they put out and put this out in 2022. Do you know anything about that? Why they did that?
I didn't ask him about that. I didn't ask him about that. Of course, I've heard some of these before, but I love that they put it out into a digestible EP, and these songs in particularly mainly show skill. So I think they were just pulling it. To me, it seemed like they were pulling the songs that highlighted them as MCs the best.
No, I can see that. 100%. So let's get into the album. Dizz and L.Y, W.A.Y.T. We appreciate your time. March 4th, 2022, 14 minutes and 6 seconds. The first track was Over Baby, featuring Mark Cooper, produced by my brother Dizz, and that's his producer name, right? My brother Dizz, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
yes.
The first track was Over Baby, and I say track passes the car test and Look at Me joint.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning like when you got in the car and you bumping it and people look at me. You know what I got some quality music here.
Yeah.
Look at me in the car. That's what this track was giving me. Emcees, Dizz, L.Y, and Mark Cooper, in that order, connected well and honored hip hop with rewindable bars. So this is what I thought about Over Baby. What do you think about Over Baby, SP?
I thought that I put lyrical acrobats. They were just showing their skill. They were just showing their skill on Over Baby. There was no real subject matter. Just I got bars and I will kill you.
Pretty much. Sometimes MCs got to do that. They got to show and prove. You don't have to be a talking about God or Jesus or saving the world, Black Lives Matter. It could be, good music, and righteous rappers could rap about corny stuff and just make it good. I mean, so yeah, they just, or they could say, "Hey, I'm the best MC" or whatever. That type of, you're supposed to. That's hip hop. That's hip hop.
Yeah, it was just a humble brag.
Yeah, exactly. Number 2, Washed. The track grew on me. The major bass and the eerie sounds kind of grew on me. I was like, at first, I'm like, what is this? And then I was like, listen to it. Then I'm like, yo, I like this, man. I'm a fan of Dizz and L.Y. I appreciate you, SP, for bringing them to me. They have substance, great flow, good stories, and they breathe hip hop. So I could, these are the type of groups and MCs I wanna know. So this is that. I'm a fan of them now. So they're in my group now. You know what I mean? So what do you think about number 2, Washed?
So Washed. I love that he was talking about wearing his Cuban link and his cheap watch. And he got ends, but his ends is from being a company man. That he has a salary, and that he then he talked about stocks.
Yep.
Invested in stocks, and that's how he made his money. And then L.Y comes in, and he's just, I'm a problem like Texas Instruments. Now, if you don't know what Texas Instruments is, that means you didn't go to geometry class. That's the
yeah. That's right. You're right. You're right. The Texas calculators. I remember those.
I was like, I know people heard that and they was like, what the hell is Texas Instruments?
I know, man. I remember having like at least 2 of those joints, man, in school and college, man. High school. I had them in high school.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a problem Texas Instruments couldn't handle. I love the way they flip being washed. Because people look at them, they look at them as maybe not as successful group as other people, but you looking at me like I'm washed and I'm paid, even though I'm, where I'm at in music, I'm building my music career up. But if this is washed, I'll be washed. I don't mind.
Yeah, like, are you serious? Are you what? Like, because I think a lot of people think if they're not on the radio, they're not, they're not a millionaire. But there's probably like hundreds of millionaires, underground rappers. There's a few. Yeah, they're millionaires. They really don't. You know what I mean? They do good shows. They make good music. They got a good crowd, a good fan base that buys merch and album covers or whatever. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I'm a fan now. So I appreciate it. Number 3 is Gettin To It, produced by my brother Dizz. Another head nodding hard bass joint, man. I've been listening to the car. I'm like, oh snap! I'm like, yeah, okay. L.Y.
So now you know why I love them. Why I love my brother Dizz so much. Oh yeah.
I'm like, yo, there's a lot of bass in this music, but I'm like, okay, I get it. I said, okay, SP. You know what I'm saying? L.Y. He wants to know why people, they're counting his money, and then Dizz, he's getting to the bag as well. And he's rising to the top. So that's the messages I'm getting from these guys on this album. I mean, on this track right here alone. Where were you at on getting to it?
I love that they were like people wondering where we at. This is what we doing. I'm hustling. I'm down I'm in California making records for Crook, then I'm producing shit over here, and then I'm running up to Vegas, and I'm doing shit over here. I'm getting to it. So
I'm getting to the
I
bag.
love
Yeah.
that. I'm getting to the bag. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, like anybody's supposed to be doing, man. Inflation's going up so high. The banks are like, it's a waste of time to have your money in the banks, man. You're supposed to be investing all that, most of that money. The only money you should have in the bank is the money that you need to pay the bills real quick. You're not making no interest. It's just a long. It's just kind of saluting to what they saying to get into the bag. You can't just do one job and think you're gonna retire healthy and happy. So yeah, man, you know what I mean. So let's go to number 4. Been Around, featuring Mark SX. What's it? Mark? What's it? 6? Mark 6?
Yes.
Okay, it's Mark 6, produced by my brother Dizz. I'm feeling the Puff Daddy / B.I.G. on lean because it's slower track while the MCs have fun with the melody driven track. Got me gangster crip walking with the twist of Puff Daddy moves. Like, I'm listening to it, I'm doing the puff and I'm doing the crip walking at the same time. It's a good feeling song. They slow it down. It sounds like it's on lean or something. I like the track. I like the MCs, man. I'm feeling this track. It's just a great feel. So Been Around featuring Mark 6. What do you think?
Yeah, that I love the hook. I love the beat. It was just basically talking about hanging out, going out, doing some shit, and then going back.
Pretty much.
But it was so dope. You know, it's just a dope feeling album.
It's just a good feel, man. Like, because, you know, some people, like, they take classic records, they do all types of stuff with it, and it's not as successful. I got a quick question. I don't know if you heard Benny the Butcher album, or at least heard Benny the Butcher single when he did 10 More Crack Commandments. I think he called it 10 More Commandments or whatever. Did you hear that song?
Yes.
What do you think about that song? So it's like kind of like this song. Like so Benny the Butcher remixed that song kind of in a sense. He didn't use the beat and the melody, but he just, you know, used the principle and the concept. Did you think it went well?
I thought it went well. I didn't think it was a remake of 10 Crack Commandments. I think it was something that he made his own, and it felt more like a salute to Big and a continuation. You know what I mean? It didn't seem like he was trying to remake the classic.
Yeah. I don't think that's what I didn't feel that either. I don't think he tried to remake it because I didn't, you know, he had like the closest he did was the, you know, kind of recruit and get the approval from Puff and kind of have Puff on it, like singing and dancing, you know, on the front and the back of the record.
That's never necessary.
It's not. I think maybe as a OG to OG, you give him that benefit of the doubt and say, yo, can I do this? And then, but you don't put him on it. You know what I mean? I get, but maybe he did it to have a Puff Daddy feature. I don't know what Benny's thinking. Benny's thinking big, you know. Benny wants to be a star, so he's gonna try to get all the features he can get that are highlighted, you know, in hip hop.
But I think the features that he got wasn't
no, there wasn't. I'm talking about Puff Daddy. If you can get him, why wouldn't you get him?
Yeah, I would have passed on.
But I'm just saying, I'm just saying he didn't pass.
I passed on Puff during the shiny suit era. So there's that.
You know, you already know Puff gotta be trying to bury those. He's trying to bury those years, yo.
Yeah,
I know the Locks been trying to bury it for a minute. Locks, it's a red flag. It's a red flag on the Locks resume.
Yeah.
No, they
shiny suit era was horrible.
It is what it is. They got paid. All right, number 5, man. What you talking about? produced by my brother Dizz. My brother Dizz, or just Dizz, whatever you want to call him, is a great producer, man. This sounds like some boom bap trap music. It's kind of like a mixture. The tracks bleeding hip hop. I enjoy the array of sounds and flows by both MCs and the producer. Dizz is incredible, man. They got something going. It reminds me of I don't want to people going crazy, but something the closest thing to a combination like this is EPMD. Eric Sermon producing most of the music and stuff like that, and rapping. So I enjoyed this EP. I looked at a couple more. Like I said, I dived into their catalog. I like these MCs. I like their music. I like the way they're going. I like their movement. So I'm a fan. So what you think about 5? What you talking about?
What I really love about Dizz as a producer is you never know what you're gonna get. He's not in a box, and he's not one style. It's also what I like about them as MCs. They grew up in Detroit. I think L.Y. can get on the street shit a little harder, but you can tell that Dizz is just an even person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even in his verses, you can see why they make a good team, because it seems like they're the yin to each other's yang. You know what I mean? They balance each other out.
The yin and the yang, yeah. 100%. No, like 100%, man. I really enjoyed this EP. Like I was like, first of all, I respect your opinion as a hip hop connoisseur. Speaking of the hip hop connoisseur podcast, but I respect your opinion. So when somebody like yourself tells me to view an artist or some artist or a producer or whoever it is, it could be an R&B singer, it could be a country singer, I'm still gonna listen to him. I'm gonna be because of your credibility in hip hop, SP. So you know what I'm saying. So I appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying. And like I put this on here earlier, but I gotta thank you over and over again for being my co-host, man. Co-host of the world, man. You know what I'm saying? But this why I make you smile. But what else you got on these MCs, man? We can close it down early. Today was just an EP. A lot of people was doing 2 hours, but
y'all go and check out Dizz and L.Y. I love them so much, and what I really love about Dizz and Dizz, I don't know, I haven't met L.Y, but what I love about Dizz is he's just real personable, and he's a good guy. Go check out Pre-Rolls, and the album that introduced me to them was Eat. Eat is incredibly dope. If you actually just sit back and listen to it, there's a lot of it's really open, and you learn a lot about them as men and artists.
No, we got to check them out. And like I said, I appreciate you introducing me to these MCs and producers and production, and just the whole team around them. They seem like they're doing a great thing for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? They're not disrespecting hip hop. Some people come in here and I mean, what's funny, man? That's real quick. This, like today, I'm listening to the. I'm not trying to listen to the radio, but my manager listens to the radio in the van, and I'm like, it's just like I just want to peel my face off, and it's the same 8 songs, over and over, and the stuff that they're playing is so not hip hop, but it's supposed to be hip hop. And the person's like, I didn't even know who it was. I didn't even do, how you do Shazam to see what the song. I didn't even do that because I was like, if I find out who this is, I'm gonna be negative. With the art, because it was just like check a check. Like it was so
Basic.
diluted, like basic. It was like what? And even I'm like, no, this can't be it. This can't be hip hop on the radio. This can't be hip hop on the
Because it's
radio.
not hip hop, it's rap.
Well, but still rap. There's still some good rappers out there that I'd rather listen to than them. I mean,
But
I still review
they are hip
rappers.
hop.
Huh?
It's a difference between hip hop artists and rap artists. It just is. I don't care what people say. When it's a hip hop artist, you know it. You know who they are. Corday is more mainstream, but he leans more hip hop. He's not just a rapper, he's an MC. And I think it has to be someone who is actually an MC. And I know, like, people like the baby, they always say that they have bars, and they have bars, but they're pretty elementary bars. We had a discussion about, everybody says that these new artists don't say anything conscious, and then when they say something conscious, then people eat them alive.
Are you referring to like the ones that's on the radio, like the
Yeah,
pop star rappers?
yeah,
Pops like Lil Baby or like
yeah. When they drop the albums for like Black Lives Matter and that kind of thing.
yeah, they do like yeah.
But
You
when you listen to the album, you don't. You know, it's just a song. There's never going to be any action behind that song. You know what I mean?
No, yeah. With them, no. It's like an act. It's like you know. Remember back in the day, speaking of EPMD, they used to say they had the record label made them make a club record. They used to make people make a club record, right? Remember? They used to make hip hop people make a club record. You gotta make a club record. I don't care how hardcore you are. You gotta make something for the ladies.
Yeah,
it's something like that. It's like whatever. It's just like whatever after that.
no, I think all of theirs is basically for the ladies. It's nothing, or the club or the streets, and there's nothing in between. And so, and then when you see them, they doing all kinds of, it's kind of like if 50 Cent tried to put out a Black Lives Matter movement, being who 50 Cent is, everybody would probably look at him like, we know.
They be like,
lying.
Dude. Yeah, they be like, yeah, like who you tricking, or who you faking, or who you whatever, who you on, and who you think you whatever.
Yeah, I think that happens. I think that's kind of what the pushback when it comes to what do you think? Do you think that's part of the pushback when they drop those kind of songs?
When somebody see, I don't think 50 Cent's ever done it, but I'm gonna say something like somebody like Conway. Conway did it. Conway the Machine did it like last year or 2 years ago when the Black Lives Matter thing was like really popping, right? I thought it was a great song too. It was a great record. I mean, but he's the type of artist to be like, hey man, y'all didn't review that song. Why you didn't review my single? He wants y'all to actually hear that, but he actually does the work too. So he's in the community, giving out turkeys and toys or whatever he's doing. He's doing that.
See, there's a difference.
There's others that's not doing that.
I don't expect you to be a deacon at the church. I just,
well,
I just expect that some part of your life will reflect the words that you're speaking.
Exactly. I mean, I would never believe it for 50 Cent because I know he's chasing the bag. He just he's petty, so he probably does. Maybe his brain don't got time for kind, kind heart, being kind. I don't know. I'm just, talking trash.
Now, don't get me wrong. 50 Cent does a lot behind the scene that's very, very sweet that he just doesn't publicize.
Yeah, I think he does.
It's kind of like Eminem. People always ask, what does Eminem do? But it's just because they're not public in their giving.
Yeah, he I don't know, like it's like you really don't know what a lot of these people do, right? Like you don't know if Jay-Z's like he's getting business moves, doing business moves, Nas doing business moves. Like which one's giving more back to the community? I don't know. And whoever it is, do we praise them more? Like what do you, I mean, I don't know. I don't count people's money. I don't see where they go with it.
I'm not
counting
your money.
You gotta back it up. You do gotta back it up if you are out there saying some stuff. You gotta back it up.
Mm-hmm.
I get that part, right? Yeah.
That's my point. If you go, don't use it as a clout, as a moment of clout when you have that kind of platform, especially if there's not going to be a follow-up.
Exactly. No, 100%. No, 100%. No, 100%. All right, let's get out of here, man. It's been a great show. We usually do an hour and a half. Sometimes we do 2, man. SP can talk forever. I'm gonna go check out another podcast. I can go check out Don't Sleep on the Couch podcast. I can go check out what's the other podcast? So let's name some podcasts out there. We got
and if you want some dope battle rap conversation, go check the We Outside Network.
Oh yeah, there you go. And what's your podcast? What's your podcast, SP?
Damn, my brain went on pause on my own damn podcast. It's been a long day. Go check out Powaful IMPAK. We are dropping. I'm uploading right now Dan Lish. And if you don't know who Dan Lish is, he's done some of the most. L.Y.'s new album, he did the album cover. He's a artist, a painter. He has a show at Sotheby's this weekend.
Okay.
He's done some of the most iconic albums from RZA. Okay. He's done my brain always goes on pause.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
J period and Rakim.
Okay.
He did Kool Keith. He's done album covers for Public Enemy, MF Doom. You have to check out his art. His the show is dropping. It should be dropping in just a few minutes, but go and check it out. I think you're really going to get to know him and his art.
That's what's up. Nah, this is all about
promoting a lot to the hip hop culture.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna check it out too. Go check out the Great Minds podcast as well. They're on Instagram. They should be on. They usually be on Instagram at 9:00 on Friday nights. I usually try to catch them after I do this. And sometimes you can watch them on YouTube as well. The Great Minds podcast, man. Vaughn and Derek. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
One like more. Check out the You Don't Know. Check out the You Don't Know podcast on Spotify and Blackadian. She's also on Spotify. The You Don't Know podcast focuses on things that people in our community just really aren't on top of, like local government, and why it's so important to vote in your local elections, and um what the government is programs they're starting, just information that you would need to get on with this life. And Black Cadian is a woman in she's a black woman in Canada, and she is talking about the black experience through her eyes living in Canada, and it is so interesting and so parallel. So check them out.
Okay, that's what's up, man. And if you want to leave all that information in the description, let me know, SP. Give it to me offline, and I'll throw it in this particular podcast, man. I'll throw everything. Everybody looking for SP or me, you know what I'm saying? Find a Twitter. I got a Twitter scrolling across the screen right now at angle3246. What's that? What's the name? What's that? Why is that? What's your name on Twitter? What is that? Is that your name? What is that? Where's that number? That name come from?
My daughter made all of my social media back in 2000 and 12, and she was like 6, 7. No, she's about 7. And I have every belief, even though she won't tell the truth now, that she was trying to spell angel.
She probably was the EL. I'm like, why she angle? I'm like, did she mean to say angel?
I think she meant to say. I have every belief she meant to say angel, but it was too funny, and I just kept it.
I was like, yo, something ain't right here. You know what I'm saying? But that was a good story though, because I was like, something ain't right here. But anyway, that's a great story.
That's it.
Well, speaking of my daughter, go support her clothing line, Cincerely Yours. My clothing line, it's called Severely Yours. This is a shirt I did for Kobe.
That's
dope. support SP, man. Support her show, Powaful IMPAK. Support her in general. Come to her Twitter. Let's have fun, man. Let's have some conversations of hip hop, some good conversations. Come on the show if y'all want to challenge me with an album. Challenge me and SP with an album. You know what I'm saying? And we'll break it down with you, man. Or if you're the artist or the producer, let's go. Let's break it down together, man. Like I said, man, this is the THHC podcast. I still didn't put the episode. It's got to be 70 something, 78, 79. I'll put it on later. I'm just like, we do so much, man. SP do a lot of work, man. We got a lot of things going on. So we might miss one thing.
They keep telling me you should number the episodes. I'm like, yeah, like 28 episodes in, y'all can wait on that.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you're like, whatever, I'll get to it. But
just start in November last year and work your way forward.
Exactly. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Dizz L.Y, W.A.Y.T. We appreciate your time. We appreciate your time. Thanks for checking out me and SP, man, in this review. We're getting out of here. SP, what you got for the people, man?
Just maintain and take it slow. That's my advice all the time. If you can't change it, act like a dog, pee on it, and walk away.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all know what I say, man. Love over hate, man. Salute, man. One love, man. Bean time.